Thanks for staying with us here on Joy News Prime. It's time to bring you the sports. My name is Hans Mensando, and there's been an injunction placed on the Central Regional Football Association elections by one of the contenders who has been disqualified. Roy Arthur, we understand, has served the normalization committee the orders from the court.
There is a strong confirmation coming from my angle because I had to follow them myself because I have seen it before. So all the way from court, I had to follow them through the GFA and then onward to the lawyers representing GFA. What happened actually at the GFA is that they've given strong indication and warning to the security persons not to allow anybody to enter the premises. Maybe they are scared of anybody serving them anything from the court. So we ask the bailiff to follow us. So we go to the law firm. So that's where we have them, and then they've been duly served.
Okay. So if the injunction has been served, what does that mean heading into the RFA elections, which is supposed to happen tomorrow?
This one is actually motion on notice indicating that whatever there is to be done from their angle must be on hold until the date scheduled for us to appear before court for the hearing. And the returning date is 24th, somewhere next week. They need to be notified with minimum of 3 days. So we are all waiting until the 24th.
All right.
The lawyers know the rules, so I'm not sure anybody will go ahead in doing anything. That will amount to contempt.
I still stay away the Ghana Football Association elections, and of course the presidential election comes off on the 25th of this month. One of the contenders is George Ankama Mensah. Today he adored his manifesto ahead of the elections, and he's promised to take football back to the communities. Also talked about training ex-players to become coaches and build a national football academy.
The title and the theme of our manifesto is football for all. Football for all. The reason for this is that football should not be a sport for only a small group of people. Now, it is association football, and the reason it is association football is that it emanates from the communities. Now, it is our dream that when we take over the Ghana Football Association, football will belong to the community from where it came from. It will be played in the communities and will become owned by the community. That is how we can develop grassroots football. Now, one of the pillars of the manifesto is that we need to bridge the infrastructural gap. We haven't had the construction of excellent pitches for our children and our footballers for a long time. Now, our flagship program will be the building of a national center of football excellence. Now, this will be built. It looks ambitious, but we can do it. And it's a 120-room, 5-star rated, 14 fields, both astro and grass, swimming pools, spas and gymnasia. We'll have a museum. We have digital marketing arrangements. And then we will make the place the mecca of football in Ghana. Now, we intend that we will scale down this into regional centers of excellence. Now, those regional centers of excellence will have 30-room, 3-star rated, with all the facilities that make football tick. Now, this is our flagship program. And then we will also, after doing this, we intend that the first 2 years, we shall have 12 pitches of standard size, AstroTurf, sand-based AstroTurf, 4 in the southern sector, 4 in the middle belt, and 4 in the northern sector of the country. This will be done within 2 years.
Right, another of the contenders is former FA Vice President Mr. Fred Papu. He's already outdoored his manifesto. He's been speaking ahead of the elections, and he says he'll be ready when the polls comes off.
The position of Fred Papu and Team Fred Papu is that we are resilient enough to survive anything that comes. If the election is coming on 25th, we will be ready. If the election is postponed to whenever, we will be ready. Only person or the only delegate I can say for sure is going to vote for Fred Papu is Fred Papu and Accra Great Olympics. Apart from that, no, I have received several commitments, very discreet and matured and sincere commitments, which I can trust. And I'm telling you, say, I know what I know, and I can assure you, say, the grounds are bright, things are positive, the prospects are very.
Of course, while we build up to the Ghana Football Association presidential election, there's a small matter of Wilfred Osei Palmer's case at the Court of Arbitration for Sport, and the judiciary body has written to the Normalization Committee to demand a response to the petition that has been filed by Wilfred Osei Palmer. They've issued October 22nd as a deadline for them to respond. Now, the Court of Arbitration for Sport has put the Ghana FA elections in a balance by ordering the Normalization Committee to respond to Wilfred Osei's injunction request before proceeding with the elections. Paul's highest ruling body delivered a verdict today by instructing the Dr. Kofi Amwa-led committee to respond to Mr. Palmer, popularly known, Osei Kweku, popularly known as Palmer, his claims before Monday, 10 a.m. Swiss time. That's around midday here in Ghana. The Switzerland-based body delivered a letter to the Ghana FA on Thursday after the caretaker refused to hear Palmer's request for an arbitration over the Normalization Committee's decision to disqualify him from the presidential election race. Of course, you can read more on that on myjoyonline.com/sports. That's your sports. My name is Hans Mensando.